Well, y'all, this trip did not initially go as I had planned. They always say if you make plans as a flight attendant, you should just expect them to change. I should have done that. So I was in New York City and Phoenix for this trip. Between the surprise plans and the constant little bit of schedule changing we were doing, it's one of those trips where I just had to roll with the punches. And not always in a bad way. My name is Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. carrier, a coffee lover, a dad, and this is Takeoff with Alex. Let's go.
From the ground to the clouds, I'm living this flight. Dad on duty, coffee brew just right. Jets and mornings, family nights. Come right along, it's a sky high life. Oh, take off with Alex, let's go. Travel tips and behind the row. Wheels up, let the good vibes flow. Take off with Alex, your window seat show.
As you can see, I took American Airlines to Reagan National Airport in DC instead of taking Southwest to Baltimore. Our flight was completely full going to Baltimore. Somebody already had the jump seat. It was an aircraft that only had one jump seat, so I knew that the likelihood of me getting on that aircraft was just not going to happen. So I quickly looked at American's load, saw that I could get up there. The flight left 15-20 minutes before the Southwest flight, so I just went ahead, hopped on, and got up there, and I am beyond grateful that I was able to get on. Per usual, I took the metro to Union Station, went and grabbed a bagel from Buffalo and Bergen. I got the Breakfast Bandit, which has house-made carnitas-style pulled pork, pickled peppers, manchego cheese, avocado, and fried egg. Honestly, I really love their breakfast Reuben. The meat on this sandwich was good, just wasn't my favorite. The pickled peppers, absolutely incredible. Honestly, I would like them on my Reuben. So, it was good. Definitely prefer the breakfast Reuben. I took the MARC train up to Baltimore and then just waited for our first flight to Phoenix. We actually had one flight today, so it was fairly easy. We are allowed to wear various holiday attire, so I brought my Christmas sweater to work to wear as people boarded. The hotel we stay at in Phoenix is close to a lot of shopping centers, so we needed to get some shoes for my daughter for Christmas mass. Sent these to my wife because I thought they were a lot of fun. I did not buy them. They were not going to go with her outfit. We didn't need to spend the money, but they were fun looking and my daughter would have loved them. Then I went out to Kura Revolving Sushi, which is a chain, but they have a lot of good sushi options. It's not too expensive. You pay by the plate, which I really enjoy, and it's all just about the same price. I got a wide variety of rolls. I do really enjoy a Philly roll, anything with spicy salmon, a little bit of crunch, eel sauce. Big fan of sushi overall. Y'all, I'm so glad I did not take a video of me eating this roll because it was a gigantic mess. It was not something you could eat in one bite. I tried to take 2 bites and just, it went everywhere, went on my pants. It was, yikes. They count the plates and that's how they charge you. I do love how easy it is to keep track and keep your space clean while eating. This was a spicy salmon crunch roll and it was honestly really good. Probably one of my favorites. To finish off the meal, I got a taiyaki, which is a red bean paste sweet filled pastry that's fried. This one was in the shape of a fish, and it came with some vanilla ice cream. It was good. weird texture on the inside, sweet, not necessarily super desserty, but supposedly a good Japanese traditional pastry and dessert. So fun to try, not sure I'd get it again. Definitely a cool experience though. My sibling-in-laws always exchange books for Christmas, so I ran into a Barnes & Noble to grab my secret person a book and ran across some books that I'm one, interested in, or two, really love the authors. Well, I was gonna plug my mic in to talk to you, but my phone is dead and I'm getting ready to go out. So you're just gonna get it like this. I'm washing my dishes. I just plugged food in. It is midnight. My plan is to go out, take a walk, get to Rockefeller and the big ornaments and some of the other cool decorations, and actually get pictures. I was here a few weeks ago, wasn't really in the Christmas spirit, and I'm feeling it more. It's not as crowded. We got here so much quicker. Last time it took us 2 hours to get to the hotel, just with all the traffic. So I am super grateful to be here. It's my favorite city. I really get so excited every time I'm here. So it feels like a second home. I'm gonna go ahead and just walk around, enjoy it, and then come back, eat my dinner, maybe watch a little bit of a Christmas movie, and then get up for like 9 a.m., take a walk. We don't report or lobby until 3 p.m., so I'll have some time to go get a sandwich I really wanted from the winter market at Bryant Park, and we'll go from there. So today wasn't too bad. We had some amount of legs. Wasn't bad. We had 3 legs. We went from Phoenix to Chicago to Nashville to LaGuardia. So can't complain. The second leg we expected to be easier because it was only booked to 130. The rest of them were booked to like 150. And flight attendant came back late for boarding. They just had some things going on. It happens. We would have pushed on time except for the fact that then there was an issue with our numbers at the end. So it was chaotic. The people were a little more needy than our other flights, which was just unexpected. But we made it. So I'm excited to be here. Y'all, the cool thing about this footage at Rockefeller Center is it was like midnight, 12:30 in the morning, while these people are still ice skating. New York City really is the city that never sleeps. Although it was much calmer out, which is why I was out. I was getting pictures because I was here a few weeks before, and it was just absolutely bananas. It was calm. It was serene. It felt Christmassy. It was honestly really nice. It's one of my favorite places to go this time of year. And there's nothing like New York City late at night. I just love it. Please note the bag out underneath that seat while we are taking off, not a safe choice. Should be tucked all the way underneath that seat. If you're looking for pizza in New York, Joe's Pizza is the place to go. It's absolutely delicious. They warm it up for you right there. The line can be really long because it is popular due to it showing up in Spider-Man 2, but totally worth it. And honestly, it has a special place in my heart because it reminds me of the original Spider-Man and this makeout scene where Spider-Man is upside down. They share this really passionate kiss, and I think I was probably like 7 years old when this movie came out. And it really made me hope I had a love like that when I got older. I don't know if that says anything about my childhood, but there's a fun fact about Alex. Also, get the spinach pizza because the garlic oil base, wow. Hey y'all, it's me just popping on here to ask a quick favor of you. If you could hit that like button or the subscribe button if you're enjoying the content, I would really appreciate that by hitting that like button, by subscribing, by, making a comment. It really helps me to grow my viewership, and that helps support the work that I do and the videos that I make. So I do really just appreciate you doing that. Let's get back to the video. Well, y'all, it is 11 o'clock. Went to Bryant Park to get this viral sandwich that I've been wanting for the past year and a half. I was just trying to get a elevator for the last 5 minutes, and it keeps saying that it's unable to. So, not sure what that means. But walking down 19 flights of stairs, so could be worse. It's always an adventure. Let's see what the rest of the day brings. The sandwich went viral last year, and I did not get to New York before the winter market closed, but the market has a variety of vendors, including this raclette sandwich shop, which broils bread and cheese, smears the cheese on a sandwich. Oh my goodness, it is delectable. You can get it with mustard and pickles and green onions added on. There's a choice of just a cheese sandwich, a salami sandwich, or the ham. I, of course, went with the ham. It's like a traditional Spanish ham or prosciutto. So good. A little update. I'm going to see a friend who used to live in New York City. Her brother lives in New York City. She lives up in Vermont. She moved back to Vermont. So super exciting. I'm gonna go get ready for work, meet her, and then just come back and grab my bags. Let's see how it goes. Well, y'all, we made it outside. It is 12:54. We agreed to meet at 1:15. Dearly love this friend, but she is never on time, so I doubt that she will be ready by then, but we'll see. I'm heading up to 57th Street to take the Q line up to 86th Street. So, let's do it. I did pack up all of my things, so I'm ready to go. It'd be good for me to ice my bag once more. Filled it part of the way with ice, but it definitely needs more, so hopefully we'll get back in time to do that. Well, after making fun of her for never being on time, I was late because I took the queue line in the wrong direction. I just wasn't paying attention, which totally happens sometimes. My wife, if she were here, would say, "Yep, Alex loves to take me in circles," which I do. Mildly concerning being a pilot, but hey. We met around 1:25, so I was about 10 minutes late, and honestly, I didn't see her initially at the station, so it was hilarious. I just went right past her as I was coming out of the subway. We got a coffee at Dunkin' and just walked around and chatted, and then we sat down for a little while before I had to leave, and she was actually heading out too with her mom, and it was just a lovely time to catch up with her. We've literally been trying to meet up in New York for the longest time, and finally we were both in New York at the same time. Well, y'all, I got everything ready before I went to meet my friend Taylor. Met up, had coffee for 30 minutes, and then came back here. Had about 20 minutes before my lobby, so I put a little more ice in my bag because I needed to do that. Now I'm eating a muffin, and hopefully today will be easy. Got a coffee from Dunkin'. We literally just walked around. Honestly, last minute plans are what the job's all about, so I'm so happy. It's great. Crazy turn of events. My wife is in Charleston trying to get up to her family in Hartford, and the plane was broken. I guess it was showing that it was 100 degrees Celsius in the cabin, which is like an oven. So captain decided not to take the aircraft. They got it fixed. 2 hours delayed. They're gonna miss their flight. So they're gonna get into Baltimore at 11 p.m. I'm going to catch up to them, but our plane is now delayed an hour, so we don't get in until 2 a.m. So I'm gonna run to the hotel that they're checked into, get a key, go hang out, take a shower. But we have to be back at the airport for a 6:40 push, so probably won't sleep. Lately, the really short sleeps have made me kind of nauseous if it's not like on a plane. So I don't know the science behind that, but hasn't done me well. So we're just out to see what the hell happens. Hopefully we'll all get there tomorrow. There's 13 seats on the jet right now, 6 of us listed. Honestly, with the holidays, you just never know what the hell's gonna happen. So fingers crossed that it all works out, but we're just sitting here waiting and hoping this plane gets in. Captain said there's a chance we don't get out because the plane that's coming in, the runways they have that they're operating are a little tricky right now. I think it's visibility is low and it's only cleared to 500 feet with the precision approach. So if visibility gets lower than that, they're gonna shut down the runway. So not sure what that means for us, but hopefully it means nothing and we don't have to worry about it. Just another day in aviation. Woohoo! We made it to Baltimore! Just me waiting for the shuttle in Baltimore. Then we got on our 6:40 flight. Didn't actually push until 7 something due to cleaning the plane a little late because it was a late red-eye plane that needed to go through its nightly cleaning. Eventually we made it and we're able to have our celebrations, and then off to Denver we went for a little fun experience. We celebrated Christmas the next day at home, which was nice, but I went back to work pretty quickly. I did get a Smithy cast iron skillet. These are made in Charleston. They're handcrafted. They're beautiful. If you're looking for great handcrafted cookware to celebrate, different milestones or whatever it may be, Smithy is definitely a great place to look. I have it linked. They make both cast iron and carbon steel. Thank you so much to my mother and father-in-law for buying this for me for Christmas. I absolutely love it. Well, y'all, another week, another video. Thank you so much for watching. At the end of this video, our flight was 2 hours late getting in. It was 2 a.m. I went to the hotel, got there about almost 3. It took a while for them to come get me, which happens. I took a shower, had an adult beverage, just laid in bed with my wife and just kind of rested, but I didn't fall asleep because I was worried about getting nauseous. Again, those short sleeps can really affect me. Started getting up around 4, took the 4:40 shuttle to the airport. Our flight pushed at 6:40, checked our bags, waited in quite a bit of a line, but it moved quickly to check our bags. And then the red eye was late coming in, so they had to clean the plane, which then delayed us. So all was well, made it work, and we got into Hartford like 30 minutes late. Went to the 7-Fish dinner, had Christmas dinner, lovely celebrations, great family time, very happy we did it. And then it was a little chaotic getting home because of weather. So we were originally going to go Hartford, Baltimore, Charleston, ended up going Hartford, Denver, and then I went to Charleston. My wife went to Charlotte. Because of all this weather, they canceled like 3 Charleston flights. Obviously, any other Charleston flight filled up. Had we not have had a 3-hour layover in Denver, we would have had plenty of seats because people wouldn't have had time to swap plans. So I'm grateful for them that they had the time to. Not so grateful for us, but we then got my wife and kids to Charlotte. There were initially 3 seats left on that flight, and so we just bought tickets. For some reason, last minute, a bunch of seats opened up, and you can't reverse after you buy tickets, so that was a bit of a bummer because we spent a good chunk of change to get them home. But it's part of non-revving. We don't travel at Christmas normally for this reason, so it's good. All is well. And we had a wonderful Christmas day at our house the next morning. And then I went to work, and I basically have been at work since then. So I finally have some days off starting now. So thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful week. I truly, truly appreciate your viewership, you making comments. I love getting to know you, so please keep doing that. Make sure to like the video, hit that hype button, And we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week.